Hello, everybody. It's today. You know what that means. Welcome to the Coach Oak Show on Coach Oak TV. We are here for a tournament thing that I cannot describe the format of. It's BFO Surge Tournament. It's a little off-season tournament, partly done through the Bovine Front Office, which is Dr. Slacking's front office. Check out his YouTube. I've played with him before in a few different places. Cool guy, good YouTuber. Feel free to check that out. So it's kind of adjacent to that, its own thing. So it's a 64-person tournament. I'll try to describe the format as best I can, but quickly. So it is 64 people. It's Swiss rounds up until um, there's a bracket from roughly 32 on. So you need to be roughly 3-2 to make it into that bracket. There'll be some variants. It will be up to 32, but probably won't be quite 32, depending on records. The first two rounds, you have a certain budget. You can draft Pokemon up to a certain amount of points. And then after that, kind of each week, you get, I think it's each week from there, you have a transaction draft. So you get the chance to make a move to be able to draft some on. You get an increased budget, and you can draft mons that are a little higher on the points document. So up to 10-point mons for the first round, and then you can get stuff that's 11 and 12. So for example, we have Embor right now, who is a 10-point mon. But then in our first transaction draft going into week 3, we picked up Blaziken, who was not available to be drafted because it was 11 points in the first one. So, as well as another crew, but we'll leave it there for now. So they're eight mon drafts, low tier. So obviously it's a little different format. We have a Mr. Rhyme. We have an Inteleon for some speed and special attacking. We have an Embor to break. We have an Alolan Eggy for wishing and trick rooming and all the Alolan Eggy kind of things. Morpeko is our kingpin. I'll bow down to Morpeko. And we have Aggron. This battle, Aggron is mixed with Life Orb and Rockhead. No sturdy. This team we're facing here is a fairly stally, bulky team. Oricorio, Lopunny, and Kingler are like their 3 offensive pieces. They also left a Gligar at home, which obviously was a big threat. And I can't remember the other thing they left, but yeah. So we'll see Tangela, Oricorio, Electric this time, Kingler, the Fortress, the Diancie, and the Lopunny. So as I said, Gligar as well. So Steel, Fire, Ice. If we can hit all 3 of those with anything, it is good. We can do that with Aggron and with a special when you have Flamethrower and Ice Beam. So definitely a weird team a little bit. We are going to lead the Aggron. That was kind of determined either way because likely to be a Diancie, Gligar, or Fortress. And all those things I can hurt. So we are going to do that to the Fortress, who's going to drop to Sturdy. No big surprise there. We'll take the Life Orb. Wasn't expecting him to fire off a drill run, so it goes for Stealth Rocks, which is fine. We are going to fire off another Flamethrower, I think. A Heavy Slam. I'm expecting Dancy to come in on the Flamethrower. I believe I Flamethrower now again, and he goes Tangela. Head Smash. I went for Head Smash for kind of mid ground. That's right, and we missed it, which is no big deal. We're going to Flamethrower. Obviously, doesn't quite do half. If we had hit the Head Smash, we could have done 2 Flamethrowers, although we did lose the life, so maybe not. I might be wrong on that. It has been a little bit since this battle. We are Boots on the Mr. Rhyme. We're going to come in, take the Gauge Ring. I know we've Slack Off, Rapid Spin, Freeze Dry. Can't remember the last move on this one, though. I want to say Energy Ball for Dancy, but I think that is the other game. We faced Dancy in our second game, which we will show in a little bit. Going to switch into Aggron. Obviously, Dancy can hurt this, but we're running a fair amount of speed on Aggron, so I expect to speed, which we do for the Heavy Slam. Can probably take me out, but no, it actually has play rough. So it doesn't have a way, it doesn't have Earth Power or anything like that. And go for Head Smash again, kind of mid ground. Partly because I just didn't want a King Learn for free. We're going to go into the Embor because, you know, it's against Tangela, and we're just going to fire for Flare Bullets and take out the Oricorio. Embor was going to just take something down. We are faster than Dancy, and we have Heavy Slams. So down goes down Dancy as a nice free second thing. This is a big problem, this Kingler. I realized in this moment when I saw the Life Orb, because I'm a Bondberry, he has a Lone Eggy as well, I believe. Maybe. I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure I have a Bondberry on this Lone Eggy either way. And I realized if this is a mixed Kingler with Ice Beam, I lose right here. on the agility. So we just have to hope that doesn't happen. They switch out, so luckily doesn't seem to be the case. So we do Giga Drain, does come just short, but we do Flamethrower as well. So we are going to Flamethrower to pick that off with a bit of overkill. Goes into Lopunny. I switch it back into Aggron. Expect it to have a fighting move here, but Aggron has more than done its job in this battle at this point. Let's be honest. So it is the sack essentially. And then we go Inteleon. I forgot that I made this a speed tie because Modest. I wasn't really expecting Lop, and Modest and Inteleon sped tied max speed Lop, which Lop didn't really have reason to be max speed versus me. It only had reason to outspeed Morpeko. Oh, never mind, it did because I had Scyther. Never mind, I'm wrong about that. It's been a while, but anyway, so I took the risk, made a speed tie. I forgot about it in the moment. So we do go for the focus energy. We are a crit version. We don't get the crit on Air Slash, however, 50%. Oh well. Looks from that roll like it wouldn't have killed. There was rolls that would, but we're going to come in with the Emboar again and just Flare Blast the Tangela. Unfortunately, again, this lets King learn for free. It's going to Liquidation instead of Agility, which is great because that means Morpeko can clean up. If they had Agility, again, with Ice Beam, could have done stuff. In the end, they didn't have it, so Alolan Eggy would have been able to wall in the end. Anyways, that Fake Out does a lot. But Morpeko is just going to be able to finish this off with another one. My opponent appreciated the Ryback name on Morpeko, feed him more. So we do pick up win 3-0 in the first game here. As I said, the first 2 weeks were kind of like 2 weeks together, 2 games. So we can move to 1-0. And being Swiss, our record is important for who we play. Second week, we're facing off against Checkmate, who I've definitely played a few times before. No idea what our record is. But no, he's a very good player and has a very scary rain team. Left behind Alolan Eggy and I don't remember the other one. We're going to lead off Swirlix. So because he's rain, I have a bit of a weird team. I have Silk Scarf, Fake Out, Quick Attack on Morpeko to pick things off and stall turns. We have Fake Out on an Assault Vest, Mr. Rhyme. To help stall turns. We have Scarf Scyther, which outspeeds Modest Ludicolo in Rain and every Almastar in Rain. It does not outspeed Jolly Ludicolo in Rain, unless I have Sticky Web with Swirlix down. Alolan Eggy, I want to say it was Yachi Berry this time with Giga Drain, Wish Protect, and something else. Ancient Power for the Toucannon on the Switch. That's right. And Inteleon is dual screens with Ice Beam and not Scale Shot, Snipe Shot. So we're going to lead the Swirlix. That's kind of the plan, no matter what. Mostly 2 Endeavor stuff down, so he goes to Nancy, which is great. That's actually what I want to see. So we're going to Yawn. Obviously, it's only Mega Dance. You find out this is offensive, which as soon as a quick Rock Polish, I'm like, oh yeah, that's really good against me because obviously Fairy hurts Alolan Eggy. It outspeeds Inteleon and can hurt it a lot. Scyther obviously drops. Mr. Rhyme drops. Earth Power will take out Morpeko. If I brought Aggron, it drops. Emboar would drop. Yeah, I didn't realize how good offensive Dancy was versus me. I was more preferred defensive. So we have the Yawn. We're going to put up the Sticky Weapons on that turn when they either have to switch or fall asleep. And then because they're asleep, we can Endeavor. If they stay asleep this turn, the switch to Inteleon is great. They wake up, not so great. Yeah, it was not so great. And they get this Death Drop, which is annoying. So we're going to go back and sack Swirlix. The reason we didn't stay with Swirlix is obviously it only had Endeavor. It also had Protect as well. So that was kind of where we're at. And we go for the Scarf Stealing. Scarf Scyther did outspeed, thankfully. You're going to sack Inteleon essentially, but they're going to go for the Defog. I'm going to fire for Ice Beam as they go into Kecleon. I wanted to put up a screen, but just couldn't risk Toucannon doing stuff. Put up a Reflect. They're going to knock off. It's fine. I can put up the light screen. I was not expecting Brick Break on this at all. So I was like, okay. I was hoping Toucannon wouldn't carry Defog. I was hoping that Kecleon, if it came, wouldn't have Brick Break. And I was wrong on both accounts, we'll find out. Is he going to knock off the Eggy as the Yachi Berry? As an Ancient Power, I don't really have a good move here. So I don't really have anything that I can, like, I can't even get a telly on the Wish or anything. So I was trying to just predict when the Toucannon would come in, and it kept not working. Let's be honest, I kept not getting boost Ancient Power, which would have been lovely, but it's okay. We didn't play too well with this Eggy, and I don't, in hindsight, love this set. I get the idea behind it, but Yeah, it didn't go as I planned. But it was with the protect able to also stall out rain turns and trick room turns if they went that way and stuff. We go in here. This was a mistake. So my thought process here was fake out, kill with the rapid spin. I kind of forgot about Brave Bird, which I knew it would live. We should have not faked out and rapid spun because I was trying to get out of this with the speed boost from rapid spin. And I believe if I hadn't have faked out, it wouldn't have killed itself with the Brave Bird recoil. So the rapid spin, I would have had the speed boost. We are going to get the rapid spin off against the Politoed to get rid of the rocks. He's going to miss the Hypnosis, which is very good luck for me. So we're going to fire a freeze try. It's not going to kill, but it does get to do something. He's going to take down the Mr. Rhyme now. Obviously, I would have loved to keep it, but it's okay. Come into Morpeko, Orwheel, speed boost all day. Just that's what I'm looking for here. Ghost Kecleon, great. To Orwheel into other Orwheel will do the job here. Morpeko speed boost off Orwheel is massive. Morpeko's so good low tier, in my opinion. So he goes Almastar first here. I'm pretty sure if they go Ludicolo, so Almastar I don't necessarily kill. It's a roll to kill, and they should be able to kill me back. But if they go Ludicolo first, I also can't kill it, and I might have to switch and do some stuff here. But the problem is, they still have Polishell to set the rain again. Scyther can't really Oko Almastar, right? I need to lock into Flying Move, which I have Aerial Ace and Dual Wing Beat. So if they go into Ludicolo here, I'm pretty sure they win because I wouldn't have enough damage on Almastar. I would have had to like switch out into Inteleon, and then yeah, things just go badly. So we're going to be able to fire out the Order Wheel here. Doesn't quite kill. I believe it was a roll, but it depends how much bulk. But like it would have been a roll in their favor either way. So we're going to say that obviously from here, Aerial Ace will kill, and it will also pick off Ludicolo and Politoed. So Politoed is in a spot where, or Ludicolo is in a spot where it either outspeeds and probably can't kill me, or it's underspeeds and takes the shot first, which is great. So Scyther is going to be able to do the actual clean job here. So Scyther and Morpeko MVP of this one, Emboar and Morpeko MVP of the first. We do move to 2-0, +5 total. So our next battle is against someone we have played a few times, Razor Claw. We will see how that goes when that one happens. But we are 2-0 for the first round Swiss. I believe 3 and 2s are as long as there's only a certain number of 3 and 2s because we're starting 2-0. We're in good spot on resistance and stuff. So I believe we just need to win one of our next 3 to make brackets, which would be nice. But obviously, I'm better with low tier stuff. And the farther on we go, the higher tier our stuff gets. As I mentioned, we dropped Emboar for Blaziken. It's nearly as hard, plus you had U-Turn and Defog and some priority and all that stuff. And then you have, we dropped Swirlix for Galarian Weezing, so we got a much bigger, better fairy than Swirlix. It did something, but, you know, I love Swirlix, but yeah, it's not really a fairy. So have a nice day, everybody, because Coach Oak said so. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.